Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a beautiful day. It's afternoon. Today we are pushing some buttons. So if you have been following the Patreon for some time now, you know that I'm working on a panel for the buttons to put some accessories and be able to turn them on and off. So you have here like a plastic cover with microphone and LED light, and I thought there need to be better way to use this space. So I make this panel. So it goes here like this, and you have a hole for the LED, you have a hole for your microphone. I think it ended up pretty neat. It's not very high profile, it's not very big, it's close to original size, probably a little bit more beefy, and you can put like 4 standard switches and 3 buttons. I mean, I can change the design. It snaps in place like the original does. So you have 2 latches on the back and 2 standard latches on the front, where you put like a standard metal clips, which you take from original part. Today I will try to put this installation a little bit forward. So for the purpose of this installation, I create this cable. It's a trailer cable, 7x 0.75 cable, and now we will take the other side and try to guide it through, up there, left, down to the engine bay, through the firewall. So as you can see, I remove a handle, I remove the cover, the sun shield or whatever, and I really don't want to remove this one because it's pain in the ass. So yeah, I will try to now fiddle the cable here in, and I already tested before and I get it pretty far up to here. So I think if I just lower this a little bit, I will be able to guide it. I'm going to grab another small piece of tape because I actually want to have in like 2 cables. Once I do this, I want to already put 2, and then I will have it for the future projects. I actually originally wanted to build it from right to left, but I just thought wrong when I was building it, so I built it actually from left to right, and the cable is on the right, so I have another loop like this. It's not bad. Let's go under the bonnet. So let's go under the bonnet. So, can I, sorry, I'm learning to operate this thing. So we are going to get out somewhere there through the firewall, and then I want to go with it here, and I think I will use this space here for whole additional electric stuff. So there will be like a new fuse box, switch, and a relay for the winch when I install the winch. So I have a short way to winch. It's not optimal, but in this very big car there is very little space. So I need to calculate now the cable here. Like this, always cut twice and measure once. All right, let's put it. You see, nice light there for you, so you better see. I can show you something that I very like. It's awesome. I didn't show it anyone yet. Nice countertop. It's actually a little bit dirty already. No, I love stainless steel, polished. Okay, let's go back. So now the next step will be to guide the cables here, here, there, somewhere in the firewall, and I have no idea where to put it through the firewall, so we'll see about that. So as you see, I pop this off, just pull it, and I pop this off to get it out of the way, and then there is a bolt on the end. Pop this off and you can remove that, and then yeah, I will investigate further. There is a progress. I have both cables through. What I've done was I just stick the one cable inside there and it randomly pop out here. Pull a little bit on it and then again stick the second cable to it with a little bit of tape and pull it through. So now I have both cables here. Welcome back. It's another day. I have already ordered some grommets. I will show you where we are going to put them. So this is the grommet I decided to use. It's a 7mm inside diameter and 9mm hole. The cable I'm using is like 7.4mm diameter. So, but I tested it will fit a little bit of maybe some kind of soap or something to stick it in. And I decided to go with this area here on the left hand side under the wipers motor. There is a flat surface. I cut a little bit of this black isolation here and we will make here two 9mm holes, and there is a good access from inside and we will stick those guys here and we are in. So closer look in the nice sunlight on the panel itself. You can see it's very fine sanded. I think it's like 300 grit now. You can paint it if you want, but you don't need to. You can see here it's a connector for the original LED light. It looks out here, and then you have your microphone. I think this is like a hands-free telephone thing. So yeah, it's very nice. I like that it's actually end up to be very low profile. The first prototypes, and there was many of them, were very high profile. This one is nice and compact. The switches are just random switches for the fitment, not for the function. And yeah, it's pretty nice. I'm very proud of it actually. I'm happy. So I make some markings where I want to drill. I will drill first like millimeter hole or 2mm hole to see from inside where it end up. I get myself a tool like this. We'll see how it does. So that's the setup. Extra small drill. There it is. A little bit lower than I thought, but it's fine. So 2 holes are ready, and this is actually the lifesaver to clean the holes nicely. Very good setup. So now I will try to put grommets in it from both sides because it's a firewall, so it's double layered in this area. We'll see. You see it here, you can see it there. So this is the cable. You can see there is a grommet in the firewall and it goes through the firewall. So there it goes out, and I will get it inside here. somewhere here. So the firewall is like a double sheet metal. So you need to shorten a little bit of this part of the grommet. I stick it from inside, and then from this side I shorten it even more because there is not much space between two layers. You can see the cables goes there and there in the grommets. I will leave it at that. I will put together the interior so I can use the car comfortable again, and then we will move into the engine bay. Welcome back, guys. It's another day. I will show you what I came up with regarding putting another fuse box in the car under the bonnet. Excuse the noise, there is a lot of stuff happening here. Everybody working on his projects. I think the summer is coming. I decided to go with this location here. It's hardly big enough, but I think it's the best one. I think it's the best one. I was playing with an idea to put it in here behind, but it's kind of suck, to be honest. I will need to build some brackets and then make sure that this can be installed here, the way that I can remove this cover and this cover. And I will leave the cables a little bit longer, so I can always, for the installation purpose, I can always remove it and put it somewhere higher, so I can install cables and everything. So I was thinking, actually, just hear me out here, don't laugh. What would happen if I would put it here? And every time I close it, it would just slide here in this place and here. I would have a little bit of the cable movement, but I could just bolt it here. And then, yep, definitely not the best idea. So we have a little bit of an progress. I decided to go with this position here, and it's an aluminum bracket which is installed here under. It's fixed now with this one M5 bolt here, and they are reef nuts. I will show you the aluminum piece. So that's how the holder looks. Just an aluminum angle with two reef nuts, palm distance for the one hole. Few words of advice: measure 3 times and drill once instead of other way around. I will make another hole here, so it will be M5 here and this standard bolt as well, and that will make it all much more rigid. And I think that will be enough. It's a little bit of clearance here. I kind of push it a little bit, like a few millimeters back. It's fine with battery, no problem. And you can actually get to these things pretty comfortable. Yeah, I'm pretty happy how it turned out. It was not so hard. I will put here the bolt, and there will be like a small distance necessary, so I can put the right spacer and hold it even more rigid than at the moment. So yeah, nice. I like it. So that's how it looked like after installation. I already have additional bolt here. Yeah, you have reef nuts, and it's pretty neat. So something like that, pretty cool. Yeah, you see, for installation I use the middle hole here, so I will chop this piece off and I will print myself like a small adapter which will bring this a little bit higher, so I can install this back. So that's our cables here. I will give them a nice loop here and they will go inside here. Some words of advice: don't use aluminum with stainless steel like I do, and don't use aluminum with stainless steel where the power is, where the electricity works like I do. So this is no go, and this is just for the purpose of this video, of course. That was a nice productive day. I get this fuse box fixed, and next time I will probably take care of the cables and stuff. I just need to make myself like a plan with the cables. My friend offered me a hand with that, so I will draw some simple drawings how I want to connect everything. I will need to look for the constant plus and ignition plus and all that nice stuff. So that is coming in the next episode, I think. And yeah, thank you for joining me today, and we see us in the next one. Bye.